JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Senton father charged with murder of 2 children. Senton father Alain Saunders has been charged with the murder of 2 young children whose bodies were found last week in Swamp District in Monaghan, the parish. A statement from the police on Monday said charges have been laid in the double murder of Saunders' son, 1-year-old Amir Saunders, and his stepson, 2-year-old Shamir Henry. The police say Saunders was questioned in the presence of his attorney and subsequently charged with 2 counts of murder. The statement said a court date is being finalized. Investigation into the incident continues. Police reports state that about 8 p.m. last week Tuesday, Saunders and his common-law spouse were in a house drinking ganja tea as the 2 children were either playing or asleep in a crib. Possibly as a result of the effects of the tea, an argument developed between the couple. Saunders grabbed a pair of scissors and attacked the woman, who somehow managed to escape, but as she glanced back, she saw him turn his anger on the children, stabbing them with the scissors. She dashed to the Monique police station and reported the incident. When the police arrived at the home, the children could not be found, only a splatter of blood to suggest the worst, and the man was in an intoxicated state. He was taken into custody while the police launched a search for the children. The following morning, the bodies of the children were discovered, one at the back of the house and the other some distance away. Criminal charged with murder. A 33-year-old tattoo artist has been charged following the shooting death of a fruit vendor on Sunday, June 29, at the intersection of Majestic Garden and the New Road, Kingston 11. Nicole Morgan, otherwise called Criminal, Hot Rice, and a tattoo, is charged with murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, possession of prohibited ammunition, using a firearm to commit a felony, and wounding with intent. That is 58-year-old vendor Michael Sinclair, otherwise called Fruitsman, of Majestic Garden, Kingston 11. According to the Huntsville police, about 7:25 p.m., Morgan, allegedly armed with a handgun, drove up, alighted from a motor vehicle and opened fire at Sinclair and another man. After the shooting subsided, it was discovered that both men received gunshot wounds. They were transported to hospital, where Sinclair was pronounced dead. Following an investigation, Morgan was taken into custody during an operation. He was charged on Monday, September 1, after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. Brother gets suspended sentence after stealing $7,000 from sister. A St. Catherine man who pleaded guilty to breaking into his sister's house and stealing over $7,000 was on Monday given a 3-year suspended sentence with 3 years of supervision in the parish court. 22-year-old painter David Watson of Glengoff pleaded guilty to larceny. Before sentencing, the court was informed that Watson so far paid $200,000 in restitution. His attorney made a mitigation plea on Watson's behalf and asked the court for a non-custodial sentence. The lawyer argued that Watson is of a young age, did not waste the court's time, has made partial restitution, and therefore a non-custodial sentence would be appropriate. Senior Parish Court Judge Desiree Lynn remarked that despite his ability to work, Watson chose to conduct himself dishonestly. The sentence you received today is to keep you honest. As for the next 3 years, it will be hanging over your head, so please take heed, Alain said in imposing the non-custodial sentence. The facts are that on August 7, 2025, the complainant returned home to find that her house had been broken into and the $7,150 was missing. The matter was reported to the Glengoff police and an investigation was launched, which resulted in the arrest and subsequent charge of Watson with larceny. He pleaded guilty in court on August 18. Take a minute to learn how to mark your ballot.
And confidential. When you receive your ballot, take a moment to read it carefully. Mark your ballot clearly with an X beside the symbol of the candidate of your choice. Use only the pencil provided. Make sure it is visible. Once you're done, fold the ballot as instructed and return it to the presiding officer. Your vote is your voice. Make your mark, make it count.
In today's feature, the Jamaica Business Development Corporation helps business to grow and expand.
One of the questions that we had is really why startups not scaling or why our existing business is not moving to the next level. And we thought we'd solve that problem with a program that's focused on really building the capacity of entrepreneurs to help them to be able to access the available funding, to be able to attract investors, to be able to help them to enter new markets, whether those be local or global, and to increase the power of their connectivity, the network. at least one person has said to me, I will never be able to thank you in this lifetime. For me, that's huge. For JBDC, that's huge. That says that the person's recognizing the impact of the program, that they've seen change not only in themselves, but in the potential of the business, the connectivities, the connections that were made for them. The opening of the market space has been incredible. And they have said that to us.
The Newtown Bakery Limited has actually been around for the last 50 years. It was owned by George Chai, and my husband and I bought the business in 2009. We have under that brand Flavor Fresh and Easy Street. When I entered the accelerator program, I wanted to just really expand my mind as an entrepreneur. And wow, I'm pleased to say it did just that. But more, not only did I expand my mind, but learn good business practices, I also was able to network with my colleagues, people of the same mind. It's been wonderful. Now that I've learned good business practices, I'm able to put that into my business, and I'm seeing how it is going to succeed.
Earth Essence JA is a manufacturer of all natural hair care products. So when I say all natural, I mean the ingredients that make up our products are from earth. The program has actually taken me from a place of not knowing where to knowing exactly where, what, and how I'm going to be able to get there. The JBDC Accelerator program has opened me up to a wealth of information, but not just information. I've met so many persons that have become a part of my network. I've met persons that are in similar fields that are also of similar mind and have created great friendship through it. Through the JBDC program, I've also been matched with a great mentor in a similar field to me, and I've been able to move my business from where it was to where it is today, and I see myself growing to a greater level in the future.
We are the producers of eco-friendly handcrafted jewelry and home decor items. Our products are all handmade or handcrafted from recycled PET bottles. The JBDC Accelerator program has been a godsend, really. It has really helped us on how to formalize our business and how to really, we appreciate the fact that they basically dissected the business and just showed us the potential that it has, and how we can improve on our marketing so that the product can be viewed worldwide. We can get how to get funding and so forth, funding opportunities likewise, and how to better improve our product as well. So it has been a tremendous help to us. In the next 2 to 5 years, based on the fact that we're now operating as a sole trader, we see ourselves as a small company and listing on the junior stock exchange for one. And we want to be known. By then we should be known as the household name for eco-friendly jewelry and accessories and home decor items.
We are a full service culinary enterprise focusing on premium products. Some of the things that we produce are a condiment line to include pesto, salad dressings, and some dry rubs. Based on my experience with the JBDC Accelerator program, I see my business growing exponentially within the next couple of years, where we're going to be doing more training and development of professionals, as well as production and manufacturing for both the local market and for our export market.
Jerdis Electronic Solution is a recycling company that recycles electronic waste, corporate e-waste. So we purchase corporate e-waste and we do a breakdown and primarily export the products. The JBDC Accelerator program has been very timely. It has helped to identify gaps in the business operation, and we are currently working on steps to correct some of the challenges that the JBDC team has identified. In addition, we have connected to at least 3 prominent mentors locally who are giving us business advice and direction. There's also a great team of like-minded entrepreneurs who we can always bounce ideas and have a business relationship. Okay, in the next 2 to 5 years, we're hoping to expand our operation to have at least another branch locally and another branch in one of the Caribbean countries, which we are currently working on.
So my company specializes in information technology in terms of consultation and actually implementation. We're cabling specialists first and foremost, and that is infrastructure. So your network, your PBX, your cameras, we do that. But secondly, we also do technical support. The JBDC Accelerator program has actually helped me to grow the business in terms of development, putting in the necessary structure that we need to grow, and also forced me early on, which I appreciated, in terms of hiring more people to assist, because the business started out as a one person pushing and trying to develop, and putting in, the accounting practices in place, also adding structure in terms of more defined job functions for the staff that we're hiring. In another 2 to 5 years, we want to be on the list of the go-to IT companies in the island. So I started the business by building my reputation, being that ghost or that phantom that is just a whisper. But now we're trying to come forth. So as soon as you have an IT problem, we want to be the forefront on the list of companies that you call.
Starlight Chalet and Health Spa Limited, we're a hotel located in Silver Hill Gap, Blue Mountain, St. Andrew. We're right beside Wallingford Coffee Factory. And what we cater to is the ecotourism sector. The accelerator program helped my company in various sections financially, in terms of it taught me how to review my financials on a more professional scale, how to look at the nitty-gritty of things that I would not really look about. It taught me even business model. I wasn't so sure about business model, but it taught me how to mold my business into a successful business. Currently, our business has been successful because we had retained customers. However, it taught me what else I can do in terms of the marketing. I see my business not just a local brand, but a global brand. And based on this program, it taught me so much, and it opens you to the varieties what the world has to offer in terms of knowledge. Every day you're supposed to learn, and with this program I learned so much. I would recommend any company to join this program, as it will teach you to not think on a small level but on a worldwide level.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.